Hey y'all, so today we are stepping into our frequency of, again, freedom, the number 5. The blue tarot speaks to us about transmuting our anger. So as we are releasing things that we no longer desire to be held bound to, we are accepting and knowing and being okay with the fact that it is okay for us to exit stage left or right. It doesn't matter. Just let it go and breathe through it. As I was saying breathe, I saw like some really fat cheeks blowing air out of them. Again, like a woosah, like air, and it was the color blue. And you see she is the blue tarot. So she is telling us that it's okay to just release it. And also quickly, I posted over in the community board just a quick image of the time that was showing up in my phone as I was opening it up some hours ago, and it was 1:22. And for me, again, the number after we add 122 that shows up as the number 5, here is the number 5. 5 is freedom. Okay, so freedom is just very strong in our frequency, and the Most High is suggesting that we just go ahead and let go of whatever it is that needs to be let go of. Then, so we're going to step over into the beginning of the message. This is our focal card, but we're stepping into the beginning of the message, which is the number 3, which is about communication, and that's been strong in our frequency as well. This is Athena, and she speaks of wisdom and knowledge. Now for me, she looks like she's thinking, maybe overthinking, doing a lot of thinking, but she's also focused. She's focused on, I'm hearing, how to get out of there and which direction to go, and being clear. There's the owl. The owl is speaking to her. He's telling her, you already know I'm sitting right here with you. I'm giving you a clear vision during the night or the day. You can see exactly which direction you need and or want to go. It's up to you. So be clear about your decision making when you're speaking. That communication, blue, that throat chakra, and what you are saying, how you're getting that message out there. But you have the knowledge, and it's up to you to make the correct decisions of which direction you would like to go. The Mother Mary is telling you to be a visionary. Again, there's that number 5, freedom, adding up 23. There's that freedom. But Mary Magdalene, I apologize. Mary Magdalene is suggesting that you have the courage to see clear. Again, see clear. Keep your vision open and know which direction to go, because it exists. There's blue everywhere, y'all. Blue is all up and through. Every card has blue. How you're speaking, what you're communicating. The number 3 is here on this card. Communication. And then it goes into that freedom. But whatever has angered us, I'm being guided back here. Whatever has had you angry, feeling lackluster, feeling dim, it's time to let it go. Look, her intuitive eye. There's so much vision. Even Mary Magdalene, her vision, she's focused. She is focused. She sees it. And she's chill. She's chill because she's saying it's cool. It's okay. I'm just going to go on and step out on faith and accept and know and believe and receive and have the courage and will to do whatever it is that I myself have spoken out into the universe. You are the one that speaks it out. You're the one who's letting that air out of your face, out of your mouth. As I was saying air, I was led to these coming from her temple, her mind, her thoughts. So this is her thoughts emitting a frequency, but I was seeing them as air, as wind moving. Either way, it's both movement from an energetic frequency. Okay. So then here, Solace Minerva, she speaks of justice. 30. There's the number 3. Communication. Blue. Throat chakra. If I'm hearing, if you reveal it, you will no longer have to conceal it. So that's polar opposites. Interesting. Stop concealing. whatever it is that you want. Stay in flow. Stay in frequent. Keep your frequency flowing. Keep it going. When you stop your rhythm from moving, when you slow things down, when you stop emitting all of that, I'm going back here, the emitting, the energetic frequency. When you stop emitting, that keeps you from staying in flow. And I'm hearing that song by Ronald Isley. I don't know if you all know what, because I've only heard it on Pandora, but what does he say? Keep it flowing, baby. Don't stop your loving. Keep it flowing, baby. That song. That's what I'm hearing. So keep your rhythm flowing. And in the message yesterday, the message was about staying in flow, basically, being consistent and continuing to dance and move and keep your rhythm in motion. So again, throat chakra, communication. This is fair and just. Justice and healing. Let me see. Okay, I'm hearing something about the breakdown. As you're giving back, okay, that's the water offering. As you're giving back, it will definitely be served back to you. So that's the infinite wheel. That's the cycle of life. That's the things that you are continuing to birth and rebirth. That's a circle. It's just continue to move. It will be fairly served back. That's what I keep hearing. It will be fairly served back. And you honestly, I guess what I'm getting ready to say is we're having to heal because we keep putting things on pause. We keep stopping. When we stop because we don't feel maybe worthy of certain things, that's the transmuting, the anger, because we have, we become laxed and lazy even, and we stop communicating, we stop talking. Okay, so I'm feeling this is something about things that we've had to intake in the past, and we felt left alone and unclear and unable to make decisions. And so in these things that have held us hostage in our minds, again, in our temples, the things that we have broken us down, we have to go through a healing phase because we have allowed these things to hold us hostage and then cause us to step into anger, become angry rather. So here's evolution. She was at the beginning of our message this week, or she started out on Sunday, I believe it was. Gaia, evolution, that number one, freshness, new beginnings, which was yesterday's message, or the day before yesterday, which was freshness. Keep freshness, freedom, again, new beginnings, honoring yourself is what I'm hearing. Starting over, again, clapping, dancing. So there's a lot of rhythm and motion going on in here. I'm looking at all of the beautiful butterflies dancing around her. Looks like she's out in nature, just keeping things going. Because I never noticed this. She looks like a tree. Her head and her neck, they look like the trunk, and her hair looks like the bush, the foliage. She is the tree, and you are the tree. And if you are, I'm hearing the word porous, and I heard it in two different ways. So how will you gain profit if your foliage is lacking, if you're not in balance, if you're imbalanced? So porous, P-O-U-R-U-S, I think is how you spell it, or P-O-U-R-O-U-S. That means as you pour the water, she's drinking water. Again, this is her trunk, her head and her neck, they're her trunk. So she's immersed in the water. So she is porous enough to allow the foliage to grow as big as it did. But otherwise, I'm looking at how the butterflies, yes, they look beautiful as they're surrounding her. However, if she is dry, then the leaves will fall. And that's what they look like they're doing. They're falling. Because she isn't able, I'm hearing, to catch up. But I was getting ready to say, can you see it? That's what was coming out. Can you see it? Her mouth is closed too, y'all. That was literally led to that. Her mouth is closed. So that means she's not communicating, or it's a possibility that she could not be communicating, which is why she could possibly be dry. So what are you emitting? What are you putting out? How can you evolve if you're still holding on to anger? This is back to the top of the message, or the focal point of the message. How are you getting it out? Are you speaking? Are you communicating? Are you talking? Are you willing to honor and own up to, I'm hearing the trash that needs to be taken out. It was poison. Transmute the anger. Also, as I was looking at her, what I was getting ready to say is I was taking note of this card. When I was laying my phone down for a second, it scooted this deck back. And I was there to go ahead and look and see what this card was. I just put it back down for you guys. But it was saying, again, which is what I have been doing for the most part as of late, is getting out more in nature. So Pachamama speaks of getting out in nature. I'm trying to let y'all see the card. She's dancing. See? I forgot about that part. Yeah, she's out there dancing. Pachamama, Pachamama. I'm not sure if I'm saying it accurately. 8. So again, that infinite wheel and that circle, strategy, infinity, continuing to move about. She's free in her movement and her dancing. I posted a video over on my other channel, Feminine Alchemy with a K, and it was a compilation of the day before yesterday and yesterday's message, which was the same message here, but given in a different way. But it was continuously mentioning over there how being in rhythm, motion, and dancing, it was like just constant. I think I mentioned it in the message over here as well, but not so much. So opening up, being free, I'm hearing, and being positive about who you are and how you want to show up, and being free, just opening up, being okay with how you show up. It's okay. Stop being concerned about how other people see you or perceive you to be. I was watching a video, showed up in my shorts as well quickly, where I'm a skater. I haven't been skating in a couple of years, or maybe a year and a half. I usually try to at least get out and hit the wood at least twice a year, but I haven't done it in a while. But videos have been showing up in my feed as of late, constantly, on different skaters and people skating. And that was the last one that I saw the other night. It showed up and she was doing her thing, honey. This particular person shares the name and the careers or past careers of the people that they're showing doing their thing out there on the wood. And this particular lady is an ex-police officer, and she was just so free in what she was doing out there. Now, for me, this wasn't me judging her. This was just me seeing what I saw, which was, and I guess it was a judgment, but it wasn't negative. It was just me seeing what I saw in her. Because she is an ex-police officer, in her movement, I could see that stiff rigidity of the past. However, she was out there moving so free in her divine feminine energy. I was like, wow. I said, she was so done from what being that police woman, till now she knows she can be free. She can move through to the rhythm of her womb and what it asks and requests of her. Her arms were up in the air. She was flailing them and moving them so free and open, going down the middle of that floor. I just thought it was so beautiful. So I'm saying all of that to say I see her in this woman here in Pachamama. I see her being